Hi guys, this is Dr. Joseph here. Last video I had an introduction to Excel in Excel 2007. After getting the feedback from my students, I decided to take my other videos on Excel 2013 because it is a little bit advanced and most of my students are using it. You can see here compared to 2007, you can see a lot of menu options in 2013, but the functionality of the Excel remains the same. So today let us see how to enter data in Excel. So these are the cells which we discussed in the last video, which holds the data in Excel. So before you enter a data in a particular cell, you need to select the cell where you want to enter the data. Suppose if I want to enter data in cell say H1, so I have to select there first with my mouse, and then or either with my keyboard arrow keys, and then I have to start enter data. Say for example I enter 1. When I press enter, the data is entered in that particular cell. Suppose if I press 2 and then press enter, the data is entered in that particular cell. So this is a numeric data. Same way I can have alphabets, or I can store dates, say for example. So like this I can store data in different formats. Mostly in Excel we store data in the form of a table in rows and columns. So I'll take you through an example, a simple example to show you how to enter data in an Excel table, and I'll explain you what is a table as well. So I'm going to create a table here in cell A1. Let me give a name, gender, and then say for example I have age. So these are the headings I'm giving for each and every column in my table. A table is nothing but a collection of rows and columns. So let me here add some name, say Ram, Sam, Sita, Rita, Sunny. Let me enter the gender, let me enter the age, so this is our table where I have 3 columns A, B and C named as name, gender and age, and then my table has 5 rows with the details of 5 different people. So let me do some formatting to make the table look much more attractive. So I want to add borders to my table, which is in a dark color. So first I have to select my entire table. So in order to select, you have to click on the first cell, which is A1. Let your mouse be on A1 at the center of the cell. Left click your mouse, hold it down, move it to the right till C1, and then move it down till you select the entire table. So this is how you select the table. To add the borders, you have to go to the home menu, and in that, under the section called as font, you have this button called as borders. You click on that small inverted arrow next to the border icon, and then you have a small menu coming up. In that you select the button which says all borders. So when I click, you can see now my table has a border. So I want to bold the first row, which is my header for my table. So first I select my first row, and then I go to the font section under home menu. I click on this bold icon. Now you can see my header is in bold. I want to bring these texts to the center. If you look at this, all the alphabets are aligned towards the left side of the cell, whereas the numbers are aligned towards the right side of the cell. So this is how by default Excel will align your text and the numeric data. So I want everything to be center aligned. So I select the entire table, and then I go to the alignment section. When I click on the center aligned button, it comes, all my data comes to the center of the cell. Suppose if you want to do it for my header as well, I select that, go to the alignment section, click on this center icon. Now you get it aligned. So this is how we enter data in a Excel in the form of a table. So in a table, each and every row is called as a record. So in this particular table, this is my header record, and then I have 5 different records pertaining to 5 different say student names, and the details are given over here. So this particular record has details of this particular student by the name Ram. This particular record has details of student by the name Sam. So like that, we can store any data in Excel, and this is how we store data in a vertical format. Excel might also have the horizontal format. So for example, the same data I can put it like, say here I have name, gender, then age, and then here I can have Ram, Sam, Sita, Rita, and then Sunny. So this is horizontally you can store data in Excel as well. So you can enter the data here. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Name should come here. Yeah, now it looks correct. So this is where we can store the same table in a horizontal format, but generally in Excel we have it in this vertical format because it is very easy to compute, and you can have a number of records. Storing data in this way is little bit difficult when you have large amount of data. So generally we have data in vertical forms like this. So once you store the data, you have to save the file. You have to go to the file menu, click on this save as button. You can choose your location, and then you can create a new folder over here. So I'm going to name it as Excel trial, and then let me give the name as name of the file. I have to give it here as data entry, and then let me save it. So now my file is saved. You can see the file name at the top, it says data entry. So my file is now, it is saved. Thank you guys for watching. Join me in the next video.